Good afternoon, everyone. This is the market update for Tuesday, February 3rd. We came into this week with big sell-off last week, the looks of an implosion and a breakdown in stocks. So, of course, the logical thing to happen was we would have a 700-point rally in 2 days, and that's exactly what we had. We had that breakdown underneath the 200-day moving average yesterday, and the buyers came in thanks to a continued squeeze in oil prices, and it only continued today. We had the dollar dropping 1%, which powered the short squeeze that we've been seeing in oil over the last couple of days, thanks in part to very bad economic data and increasing gas prices. So, the illogical stock market that we have been stuck in continues, where common sense is your biggest enemy when you're trading stocks, because if you go off common sense with this market, you're not going to make any money. You got to chase, you got to be stupid, you got to be drunk, essentially, for some of the moves we've seen. Big move all the way back up to the 50-day moving average. So what's going to happen tomorrow? They surged late in the day on the market, so there's the potential for a 50, 100-point pullback tomorrow. We could also continue and break out of this wedge that we've been in place. We actually saw RSI break above that downtrend line for the first time since mid-December, and we're about to get a positive MACD cross. So it's anyone's guess what could happen. Dow Transports, similar thing. We had a breakdown and now break up. Of course, oil prices are so much better for transports. No, they're not. It's just a buy-all mentality. In large cap land is what we've seen. Russell, I really haven't even bothered adjusting the charts. As you can see, I left the chart that we had in the weekend in place just to show you, even line in the sands lines don't mean much. Usually what happens now with these robots, they're programmed to go through these levels so that they can trigger stops and then do a fat reversal to the upside. So even though you've got a hard and fast stop, you actually have to watch that kind of action. Russell bounce back off it. Small caps continue to be dead, but we actually saw some signs of life today, and the pop scan has been on fire over the last few days. So potentially signaling a move in small caps, perhaps. Dare I even say it? I hope not, because every time I dare utter it, small caps suck. So let's not say another word about it, other than the action we saw yesterday and today looks really, really good. Our large cap plays rocking and rolling. Twitter, or call options up, 120% over the last 2 days from our entries. We actually got that downtrend break today before the little dip into the close. This is where the chaser funds will start to come in, right here at the 200-day moving average. I'm looking for a Facebook moment, as I've been saying for the last couple of weeks on Twitter. If we get that kind of surprise, could see a monster move on this puppy on Thursday. Irregardless of that, we took our 95% gain, 100% gain on half of our Twitter options. So it's a free ride play now into earnings. So if it craps out on earnings, we're even on the trade. And if it keeps rocking and rolling, we're already booked our money on them, and it's free money from here on out. GoPro is the other options play we have going into earnings this week, another hated stock. And over the last couple of days since we jumped in, 90% gain on these options so far. The downtrend break is still right there. And again, like Netflix and Amazon, hated. No one thinks they're going to beat. Everyone thinks they're going to disappoint. If we get that move, we could see a very, very nice upside move to that $60, $70 area. OPTT, first sign of a January pop move, because it's February. And, we picked up some shares on this one around 42 cents today, and boom, 55 cents out of the blue, moving like a low float. Biggest move we've seen since we've been watching this stock back in December, and possibly a sign of things to come in small cap land. Fingers crossed. With that in mind, we also jumped into CERE, very close to that 50-day moving average break here. It's been threatening to do it. We're about to get a positive MACD cross on it as well. Stochastics in the basement. So nice little sign on this one. Going to be paying really close attention to the small cap stocks tomorrow. Oil is easing off. I believe Snowman and Chat absolutely nailed the top on oil today with his put option call. Money flowing out of the oil complex tomorrow could mean a very nice move into biotech. So we're going to be watching the biotech sector very, very closely tomorrow as well. So that's it for the video, guys. Not a whole lot to say other than good signs today, other than the nonsense we're seeing in the large caps. Seeing some spec money come in. Hopefully that will continue tomorrow. So see you all in the chat. Later.